Alright, what up, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen? Today's broadcast is about this brother man by the name of Gregory Cheadle. He's the black man that was in the audience where Trump called my African American. Well, he's now speaking out, saying that the president has a white superiority complex, as if we didn't already know that. But Gregory Cheadle, a black man who Donald Trump referred to as, quote, my African American, during a rally, has announced he is leaving the Republican Party, citing the president's white superiority complex. The real estate broker and one-time Republican candidate for Congress who attracted national attention in 2016 after Trump's comments at a rally in Redding, California, now plans to run as an independent in the House of Representatives next year. Cheadle, 62, told a radio program the tipping point came when Republicans came to Trump's defense after he tweeted that 4 Democratic congresswomen of color should leave the United States, and when he attacked Elijah Cummings' hometown of Baltimore. Although Cheadle refused to describe the president as racist, he said Trump has a white superiority complex. Cheadle told PBS NewsHour on Thursday, quote, when you look at his appointments for the bench, white, 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 that to me is really damning to everyone else or to everybody else, because no one else gets a chance because he's thinking that whites are superior, period, unquote. He added, President Trump is a rich guy who is mired in white privilege to the extreme. Republicans are too sheepish to call him out on anything, and they are afraid of losing their positions and losing any power themselves. He accused the Republican Party of following a, quote, pro-white agenda and using black people as political pawns. Recalling to PBS the moment Trump pointed at him at the rally in Redding and said, quote, look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? Unquote. Cheadle said he saw it as a joke at the time, but now he sees it differently. Quote, I'm more critical of it today than I was back then, because today I wonder to what extent he said that for political gain or for attention, unquote. Well, let me just state a couple things here first off, that I recall the statement because I was watching that rally, that event, where Trump called him out as my African American. Number one, all of black America, those on social media, so black YouTube, black Twitter, black whatever, we all saw that as purely as an insult. And it just goes to show just how underneath the racism that Trump actually holds, but he tries to hide it. And it just seeps out, it just slips out from time to time. But this guy, Gregory Cheadle, who's 62, it took him all this time to finally come to the conclusion that Trump is a racist. Except Cheadle refuses to say it that plainly like I will. Cheadle instead just says that, well, he has a white superiority complex. And see, I refuse to believe that even. I see Trump as having a white inferiority complex. That's why he needs all his money and all this power, and why he needs to act like a child in most grown folks' situations. He acts like a child. And again, on Twitter, tweeting every 5 minutes, He's worse than most teens on social media. And see, that to me is a problem. But yes, Trump is a rich guy, and yes, he is mired in white privilege to the extreme. And yes, I believe that Republicans, they are sheepish. They're his sheeple. And because yes, they don't want to lose their positions, they don't want to lose their power. You are true and correct in that statement. And now Gregory Cheadle accuses the Republican Party of following a quote pro-white agenda and using black people as political pawns. Now, I want to say that again, that the Republican Party of following a pro-white agenda and using black people as political pawns. That's what black people are always used as, political pawns. In most all situations, black people are used as political pawns. So, what else here? I just think that this story of this Gregory Cheadle coming out now after all this time, and finally realizing that yes, maybe this man Donald Trump is a problem. Maybe he does have a problem. Yes, it's a white supremacist problem, and everybody knows this. It's just that Gregory Cheadle, you're just now catching up. You're just now catching up, and so while you thought it was a joke and you laughed it off way back then, well, we saw it differently then. You're just now seeing it differently. See the difference? You're just now catching up, Gregory Cheadle. So with that, I'm going to end this video. I hope that it uploads because, you know, I've been in Facebook jail for a minute. So because of one of my previous videos, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to upload it, see if it does. If so, I want to thank you subscribers holding out the place and hanging in there with me. I appreciate you. This is the New Black Media signing off. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.